For the question number 3A, given that X and Y are two events with the following probabilities. Probability X equal to 2 over 7. Probability X given Y prime equal to 3 over 7. And the probability X intersects Y equal to 1 over 21. For the question A1, find Px union Y. For this question, we use the formula Px union Y equal to the probability X plus probability Y minus probability X intersect Y. To find the probability Y prime, we use this formula and then we substitute the value given. The answer for the probability Y prime is the 5 over 9. The next step is we substitute the value that we calculate to the formula probability X plus probability Y minus probability X intersects Y, and the final answer is 43 over 63. For the question number 3A2, determine whether X and Y are independent events. X and Y are independent events if the probability X intersects Y are equal to the probability X times probability Y. For this question, X and Y are not independent events.
For question 3B1, we first need to create a table of 4 by 4 as shown as in the slide. First, for people with symptom B, the probability of infected are 0.56 and the probability for non-infected A prime are 0.03. Total probability for people with symptom B are 0.59. For people with no symptom B prime, the probability of infected A are 0.14. Meanwhile, for non-infected A prime, the probability are 0.27. Total probability for people with no symptom B prime are 0.41. The total probability for infected A are 0.70 and probability for non-infected A prime are 0.30. The total probability for the whole event are 1.00. For question 2, the solution are P A prime equal to 0.41 divided by 1.00. Then we will get the answer which is 0.41. Question 3, P A prime slash B prime equal to P A prime intersect B prime over P B prime equal 0.27 over 0.41. Then we will get the answer 0.6585.
Today we are going to solve the problem for question number 1. In 1A, we need to construct box and whisker plot, identify the outlier and interpret the shape of data. To construct box and whisker plot, do you know what data do we need, Shahmi?
We need to find first quotient, second quotient, and third quotient, upper inner fence and lower inner fence.
Yes, you are right. First, we need to construct stem and leaf diagram to arrange the data in ascending order. Then, we can start the calculation. For the first quartile, we need to time the total number with 1 over 4. And for second quartile, we time 33 with over 2 and we get the second quartile. For the third quartile, we time 33 with 3 over 4 and we get the third quartile. Then, we calculate upper and lower inner fence with these two formula. We just need to substitute the value of first quartile and third quartile into the formula. At last, we get the upper inner fence and lower inner fence answer. Now, we can draw box and whisker diagram. After that, we construct the box and whisker plot and determine the presence of outlier.
Since the max and minimum value of the data is within the upper and lower inner fence, we do not have outlier, right?
Yes, you are right.
Then we can conclude that the data is positively skewed because the right whisker is longer than left whisker and the medium is nearer to first quarter if the left whisker is longer and median is near to third quarter. The data is natively skewed.
Yes, I believe that you are right. I also want to add that there are many advantages of box and whisker plot. It not only can show the skewness of data and outliers, but also show clear summary of the data so we can handle large data easily and as well as enable us to compare data sets quickly.
Yes, both of you are right. Next, we move to 1B. We need to calculate the mean mode and standard deviation for the data. Before we calculate, we do a table to analyze our data first. In the table, we calculate the midpoint, cumulative frequency fx and fx square. Mm,
Sorry to interrupt. May I know how to calculate the midpoint?
It's the sum of lower and upper boundary divided by 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Shahmi is right. After construct the table, we calculate the sum of fx and fx square, which is needed later. Then, we calculate mean by dividing the sum of fx with the sum of frequency. After that, we move to the median. Since this is group data, we need to find the median class first. So, we need to divide 30 with 2. According to the cumulative frequency, the median class is between 200 and 299. Then, we can calculate the median with this formula. Hence, we get median is equal to 274.5. Lastly, is standard deviation. First, we need to calculate the variance. This is the formula. We substitute the value from the table. Then, we will get the standard deviation equals to square root of variance. Then, in B2, we need to find the percent coefficient of skewness. The formula that we will use this formula. After substitute the value that calculate in B1, we get the answer is 0.1648. Then,
We still have another formula to calculate Pearson coefficient of skewness, right? Which is difference of mean and mode mean divided by standard deviation. Can we use that in this question?
yes, of course, you can if you find the mode. Then we need to comment on our answer. Let's give Shahmi to conclude.
If the percent coefficient of skewness that we get is positive, this means that our data is positively skewed. It, if we get negative, our data is negatively skewed, and if we get zero, this means it is a normal distribution. So, since our answer is positive, the data is positively skewed.
Yes, excellent. That's all from us. Thank you.